Dr. Japra, this year the FI Mela and Parade is coming up. Can you
Yep.
tell me about what arrangements you have?
Well, like you know, Kapta, first of all, hello to everybody out there, Sitaare, all the audiences and all the viewers out there. As always, I think it's a great program and love to be on the program one more time.
Thank you.
Especially, this is a special event and we're inviting everybody out there, not only just the Indian American, but everybody, all the ethnic groups, the mainstream people, because this Festival of India has become the Festival of Fremont or the Bay Area and the whole Northern California.
Yeah.
So as always, this is going to be bigger, even better, because we're learning a lot.
Yes.
And this is the 18th years we've been doing it, and this 18th festival has to be better than what all the other 17s have been.
Yes. This year you have the parade. Last year you had it, the year before you didn't. So what's going on with that?
Well, as you know, the economy's been bad last 2-3 years, and some people told us, as a matter of even the city told us, that, well, if you really want to save money, don't have the parade, only have the Mela.
Okay.
And when we did not do the parade, believe me, I got so many complaints. Everybody said, what's going on? I said, well, it's all money. They said, oh, we'll give the money, we'll give this thing. And last year we went around and met everybody, and the response was overwhelming. Everybody, whatever they could give, $100, $500, $1,000, everybody gave them money, and we did a great job. And I think we are very encouraged that even in this economy, people are coming out and contributing because they are so passionate about this Independence Day celebrations and the festival, how we exhibiting our culture, our heritage, our philosophies, our values, and especially imbibing those things into our young children and the next generation. It's so important to some of us who've been working for all these years. I don't think we want to let it go. And that the parade has to be there. See, the parade is the way where we can showcase ourselves, who we are, what we wear, what we look like. I think the whole world can see it. And the media comes out in big numbers. And the children, when they participate, they become part of it. They'll remember it a lot more than just watching something on TV or learning something in schools or even in the temples and other places. Being part of it is just phenomenal.
So this year the parade starts at what time, and how early should the crowd start getting there to get the best spot for the parade?
Of course, it starts exactly at 12 o'clock on Sunday. This is the 15th of August. Happens to be the same day as our Independence Day has been. So at 12 o'clock to about 2:30, 3 o'clock, we have a lot of floats this year, a lot of singing groups, a lot of walking groups. We're going to have the buggies and all these kind of things, which are some unique things this year we're going to have. So people should start lining up at least 11 o'clock. Okay, hopefully this year the summer is not as bad, so things are going to be good. The day's been very, very pleasant, especially, and I think if they come, and there are a lot of shady places where some of the people who don't want to be in the heat, they can take the things.
So this is right on Walnut and
That's your party, that's right.
Yeah.
So, and if you go to Capitol, Liberty, and then come back on Walnut, I think that's where the parade route is. Most of the people out there know it. They've been many places, same place, same time, and I think that's been the biggest thing. So, sometimes even if you don't advertise, the people just come.
Yes.
We started with 5,000 people, went up to 70,000 people. As a matter of fact, Amitabh Bachchan came, and we had almost 100,000 people. So I think that's the reason. And this year, not a lot of younger generations are coming in. Those who can relate to people like Aftab Shivdasani, and people like me and some of my group, they could relate to some of the older generation people. We have Amitabh Bachchan, Dharmender, Vinod Khanna, Shatrughan Sinha, and some of those, even Asha Parekh and Vijayanti Mala, people at that level. And now I think the younger generation does not remember them, or they can relate to those people. So that's why it's important that we get the people who they can relate to.
Yeah, and last year also you had Molly Dave and Neha Dhupia, so you had a younger crowd.
That's right, absolutely.
So this year again we have a wonderful
we look forward to it. Yeah, besides that, we're going to, right after that parade, we're going to have the concert right inside, so there'll be all these singers which I mentioned earlier. So they should make sure that they all come in, and that is actually the peak of the Mela, is right after the parade.
With Arpita Mukherjee.
That's right. Arpita Mukherjee, like I said, and 3 or 4 other singers also who are going to be there. So they should be a really good, they should all come in, enjoy the food at that time, and watch these and listen to the concerts. It's going to be a great, great time. And some of them, especially younger generations find even some of the older people, senior people who don't have insurance or don't have or have a language problem, can't find those doctors. I think we're going to have a health fair, a free health fair as always.
What
It's going to
time
be on
is it?
Saturday morning from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. It will start about 9:30, but they should start coming 9 o'clock, and don't eat or drink anything, because we're going to be checking their cholesterol, we're going to be checking their sugar, blood pressure, and of course even bone density, cancer screening, heart screening, even the dental people, eye doctors, all kind of people are going to be there.
Oh, wonderful.
So this is a free service which we do every year, and it's not only just Indian American, anybody can come out there. So we go to churches, gurdwaras, temples, mosques, and everybody, we go try to advertise and see they can come in. So we can service them, and this is something which we want to give back to the community out there.
And what is going on for kids this year? There was Kids Corner, painting competition. all
Absolutely.
that. Yeah.
You ask something for new this year, there's going to be always surprises in those things. Even rock climbing, and some, of course, our traditional things where we have essay writing, paintings, and for the younger ones. So there'll be competition, awards, and all these things going on. We're going to have a big tent this year for those young children, where they'll be kept busy and they can participate. So it's not just, and of course the little older kids, they participate in the cultural competition.
Yeah.
You've been there, and
Yes.
it's just phenomenal how many groups come in there. Almost 1,000 people participate, and they compete, and they take it very seriously, and that's how the talent gets recognized.
Yeah. Rahulji, you're one of the big sponsors this year for the FIA Mela. Can you talk about that?
Sure. This festival I'm also experiencing as you are for last several years, I would say 18 years. And what I personally feel is integration of three generations, which gives a very cohesive environment during these 3 days. And the people who are behind this, Dr. Japra, Rajesh, and Yogi, and many other volunteers, they do such a good job, and I've been watching very closely, and I've been part of this. And I've enjoyed all the commitment these dedicated volunteers have for years and years and years to come. The other thing what attracts me when I hear from the management team that they want to integrate the younger generation, and I've been very vibrant thinker of the younger generation, and they need to take the lead and take this forward. And me being entrepreneur, my job is to be part of this charity process. Anybody who's committed to build up a community where India looks great. I'm a lover of my motherland and also lover of my adopted land. And I feel this integration is great.
Yeah. Talk about the entertainment. Who is going to be the entertainment this year?
We're talking about integration, and what really excites the younger generation is the Bollywood stars.
Yes.
The younger generation is the Bollywood stars.
Yes.
So talking about Bollywood stars, we had several options. We started from the top to everywhere. Obviously, it depends who's available.
That's right.
And who believes in the charity. But what we worked out with someone, a younger, person, and very vibrant, who believes in the community thing, who believes in participating in Independence Day, which is a pride of Indians, and that is Aftab Sifdashani. As you know, he has acted in many movies. We have seen him growing. We have seen him as a very solid actor. And I believe he's a people's person. He's going to entertain every person who's out there, whether he's young or old, doesn't matter. He's an entertainer. So that's what I'm personally expecting, that he's really going to do the best out there.